Customs agencies around the world use a combination of drug-sniffing dogs and sophisticated technology to trap drug smugglers. But sometimes nothing beats the hunch of an experienced customs officer who knows that something isn't quite right. At Gatwick Airport, a flight has just arrived from Port of Spain in Trinidad and Tobago. Officer Sarah has noticed a lone young male passenger acting a little bit edgy, so she stops him to ask a few questions. He claims to have come to the UK for his sister's wedding, but after a quick look in his suitcase, Officer Sarah is concerned that his story doesn't add up.
That bag looks like it's been put together. The clothing, it's all manner of sizes, ranging from medium through to XXL. There's nothing in there that I would expect somebody to wear to a wedding. Just got t-shirts and jeans. He says he's an electrical contractor, and the immigration officer asked him when he last had a contract, and he just said last month.
Immigration officers have called the sister, and she said nothing about a wedding. Based on this and his nervous behaviour, Officer Sarah takes the questioning to the next level.
You said you're over here for your sister's wedding. Yeah?
On vacation, but she told me she's getting married, so I will attend at the same time.
All right, so you had initially planned to come over here for a vacation, and then you found out your sister was getting married. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, but you were already planning on coming for your vacation?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any other family coming from Trinidad for your sister's wedding?
My mother's supposed to come up.
And when is she arriving in the UK? Do you know?
Friday.
Friday. Do you know if she's coming, which airport she's coming into the UK?
The young man's body language is certainly indicating something's not quite right. Experience tells Officer Sarah a search of person may be necessary. Over in Gatwick's main terminal, the man allegedly in the UK for his sister's wedding has failed to convince Officer Sarah.
There are some things that I'm not satisfied with that you've told me in terms of your reasons for coming over to the UK. So for that reason, okay, I've had authorisation to do a rub-down search on you. It's going to be some of the male officers that will do the search on you, okay? They're going to take you into a room away from the channels here, but they'll explain to you exactly what they're going to do when they get into the room, okay? Because I want to make sure that you don't have anything with you that you shouldn't be bringing into the country.
The man is led away to a private room for a search of person. If Officer Sarah's hunch is right, this young man's life could be changed drastically. The young male passenger who has supposedly travelled to the UK for his sister's wedding has been taken for a search of person.
This gentleman, I've stopped him at the aircraft side. He's arrived in from Trinidad today, and he just didn't, his demeanour didn't seem right when I was talking to him at the gate. He said that basically his sister has paid half the ticket to come over here and half of the hotel booking fee. However, immigration has spoken to his sister, and she said, no, I've not given him any money for the ticket.
After nothing is found during the search of person, officers have a growing suspicion that the man may be smuggling drugs inside his body. A swab test is conducted on the passenger's shoes. Swallowers will often secrete traces of drugs through the sweat in their feet. And a small trace for the presence of cocaine increases the suspicion.
Okay, we're going to ask him if he'll go through the X-ray machine.
The man is taken to the body scanning machine to verify if he is carrying any packages inside him. The man from the Port of Spain is escorted to the body scanning machine, and his fate will be known in a matter of minutes.
Exhale, hold your breath, don't breathe in, don't breathe in. Okay, carry on breathing now, that's fine. Breathe as normal.
Do you want to follow me?
The results from the X-ray confirm what Officer Sarah has suspected all along.
I think there is something there.
He looks very full up, this guy. Doesn't look very competitive.
The images on these screens do look like there is some kind of mass there, so it's quite possible that he has got packages inside him.
The young man who said he was on his way to his sister's wedding has been busted with what officers believe to be packages of cocaine inside him. Officer Sarah breaks the news to him.
Now, I've had a look at the X-ray images in there, okay, and I think that there may be something inside you. I think you may have swallowed possibly some packages of drugs from the images in there.
The passenger is arrested and put in handcuffs. He is escorted to the airport's custody suite. Officers have a duty of care to ensure that the packages pass through him as swiftly and safely as possible.
In due course, he'll be interviewed, and for the duration of his time with us, he'll be monitored 24 hours a day, and he will use a special toilet and pass the packages that he swallowed as nature takes its course.
Since we've been in the custody suite here, Mr. Wallace has been into the toilet twice. He's not passed any packages, so he's been put into a white paper suit in the custody suite here in the cell, and then we'll be transporting him up to Heathrow in the prison van.
When the passenger finally got to Heathrow, he eventually passed 41 packages of cocaine, worth well over $45,000. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison.